everyone, this is going to be a video of how to sort out the blurriness on the Surface Pro 3. First of all, I'm going to put some pictures up of the difference that you can see. So basically what you can see between before and after. So before is how you get it as default, and after is after we made the changes, obviously. So I got one of these for myself and I'm just using it. First of all, I use Google Chrome and noticed that everything's really blurry on that. I was reading a load of stuff about it, and there's quite a lot of things that you can do for Google Chrome, and it was basically use another browser. So I ended up with Firefox. I started using Firefox again, and that was working fine. But then I started getting other applications such as Steam, OBS, Skype, stuff like that. I noticed I had the same issue with these applications as well. So this is just going to be a video of how to fix your issue with the blurriness on the Surface Pro 3. So there are a lot of things, there's going to be some forums that all explain, blah blah blah, what you can do about this thing, and it's half of it's focused on Google Chrome, half of it's focused on application specific, so what you can do to a certain application to fix the issue. Obviously, if you have about 20 applications that all have the same issue, you don't want to do each individual thing for each individual application unless you have a lot of time. But this one, it looks really nice. You will be able to notice the difference, so let's get into it. So we're on the desktop of the Surface, so I'm using Skype to record, so so as you can see, you've got basically the OBS, you can see is quite blurry, where you've got here, scene selection and profiles and settings and stuff like that. It is quite blurry. Steam as well, I don't know if you can see, like games in the libraries is quite blurry, stuff like that. It's just everything seems to look quite blurry, so this as well, the friends list, and also like Skype does as well. So maybe here you've got that's quite blurry for me. I don't know how it is for you guys, but that's quite blurry. So let me show you how to sort that out. So if you just I can't click far enough across, there we go. Okay, so if you go to task control panel and view by large icons, you can go to display, and then here is the default option. So resolution is obviously what the surface is, so that's the highest it can be, that's what the surface resolution is. It's here where on the default page, you've got to change the text of all items. Default is here on the slider. So what this slider does is, as you can see, larger, you make windows larger, you make taskbars larger, or you can zoom out so things are smaller and stuff. But by default is here on the slider, the 1, 2, 3rd, out of 4th position. I can't even count. So to change it, just click this tick box here. So let me choose scaling for all my applications, and the default is 150%. So if you leave it at this and just apply, it's going to ask you to restart. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to restart now. So sign out now. And we're recording again. So here we go. As you can see, now we've logged back on. Everything looks a lot nicer. I don't know if you can see this, but everything's kind of small down on the scaling. And what that does is makes it a lot sharper, everything like that. So that's how it should be for this resolution. What they've kind of done is kind of got this 1440p small screen tablet. They've kind of zoomed everything in so that non-supported applications aren't very good at doing this. So third-party applications don't scale very well. So Windows was all perfectly fine. Your taskbar was all perfectly fine. It's just applications. So let's have a look now at Skype and Steam. I'll launch Steam. OBS I'll launch. Oh bollocks, it won't let me with the mouse. Let me just touch it. So here we go. So yeah, as you can see, it's quite a lot smaller on screen than it was. It's zoomed itself out, um, and it's nice and how it should be. It's really sharp, everything like that. I don't know how it looks for you guys. We'll see, but trust me on that. It is sharp and how it should be. So yeah, you've got whatever this is, Steam as well. So let me just yeah. There we go. So it looks a lot nicer on Steam. Everything looks really, really nice. I'm actually quite glad about this. This just looks a lot better. Like,